Steel City might be most associated with this legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Ready to fire from the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Hard running there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So Pittsburgh's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there, keeping the football.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Panthers get it past the sticks.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year, how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. He got it.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. The give out of the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
He's going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And they got him for the sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Coming after it. This time it's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Cantrell. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll run for it on 4th down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory. And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the Cardinals are flying down the field. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Louisville! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Louisville 14, Pitt 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, going up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Comes out throwing on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, gave the defender the business. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On second down, he'll let it fly. The throw. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the ground, it's Burgess. Twist his way through. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're getting this guy lathered up. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll fire. Caught behind the line. It's Burgess. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away.
Number 12 in punt formation to kick it away.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Power football with the run. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Smashes through the tackle. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Give to the running back. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. They'll go to the ground. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinals! Getting set for the point after.
Number 3.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So it's a... touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slip it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown, Louisville! The defense with the scoop and score.
Number
That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Gives it to the back on the draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. He now has 53 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The inside handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
That's the end of the first half.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Gonna run it. It's Burgess. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burgess. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He now has 62 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. They're trying to get to it. Picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pitt. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. From the gun, give on the inside. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. On the move. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. And wait, it's just second down, and the field goal kicker's out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes his connection. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Complete out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They want to run it left here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got the tight end. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
13.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Caught over the middle. It's Burgess. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to move it through the air. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Return is brought down at the 33. And
First down here for the offense.
Take over. First and 10.
He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense takes matters into their own hands. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. That's caught. It's Burgess. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Burgess. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They're bringing heat. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
On to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Got 5 on that last one now, 2nd and inches. Trying the left side. Thrust that arm out.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down.
Nothing but green ahead. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals want to move quickly. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong again.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 35. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. This is what an elite team does. They know